Hi, I'm Brian from Ridgeback Productions, and we help content creators with voiceover services and help podcasters grow their audience and generate income. In this episode, I want to talk about your call to action and why everything you put out should include one. Okay, so let's start off with what is a call to action? A call to action is simply just a request to take action or do something. If you're ever watching YouTube videos and you hear, make sure you like and subscribe, that is a call to action. A call to action is asking the viewer, asking the audience to do something, to take action, to take a further step. In all of your content that you put out, every single podcast episode that you put out, or if you're putting out YouTube videos, they should all have a call to action because your audience is 100% engaged at that moment and you want them to take action to take the next step forward for you to give them more information, to possibly monetize, whatever the case is. It all starts with a call to action. So where do you put a call to action? Well, that's simple. Everywhere. You don't necessarily have to put it at the beginning, the middle, and the end of all your episodes or all your videos, but you definitely have to have a call to action on everything. Every episode should certainly end with a call to action. You can even start off with a call to action. If you're posting social media, anytime you're advertising your brand of any sort, if you're talking to people, you should always be having a call to action. If you're a guest on a podcast, be ready with a call to action. Don't just be like, oh yeah, you can check out my show at whatever. I mean, I guess that's a call to action, but you really want something very specific. That's getting them into the direction that you want them to go to. Some examples of call to actions would be buy now, subscribe now, like, follow. All those are call to actions. We're all very familiar with it. Maybe you just didn't know that the term was CTA or call to action. Now with a call to action, there's not a whole lot of rules to it other than you don't want the call to action to be something that isn't really elevating your brand or product of some sort. So if you're simply just going onto social media and you're asking for likes, that's not really helping you. Although I guess it could be said that maybe it helps your social proof, but really social media is kind of an interesting thing. It's kind of an egotistical thing. And I tell the clients that I work with that your effort shouldn't be put into social media and growing your social media following. It should really be going into your product. And that could be something that could be confusing because a lot of the people that I work with, one of the biggest issues that they have that I see with podcasters is their issue is they feel like their podcast is the brand, they feel like their podcast is the product. And the podcast isn't the product, it's the vehicle that you use to get your message out. So if you're talking about real estate, the podcast isn't what you're necessarily trying to grow or monetize. You're just trying to get your audience to engage with you so that you could talk to them about real estate and help them out, give them more information. They're coming to you looking for a solution. Offer them that solution in the form of free stuff as well as paid stuff. And that is how you monetize a podcast, is you're giving free work, being in your episodes or videos or whatever you're doing, or lead magnets, you're giving away free work, but you're also monetizing on the back end because you're offering a product that you also sell. So the optimum CTA call to action is going to be something that 100% benefits your audience and your listeners, because that's ultimately who you're here to serve. You're here to serve your audience and help them out. They're coming to you for a solution. You're going to give them that solution in the form of a CTA. It's going to be something that's 100% going to benefit them. Now, it's optimum because not only are they benefiting by wanting to follow the call to action, but you're benefiting as well because you're getting them the information that they want, and you're also going to be offering them a lead magnet. That lead magnet is typically what the call to action is going to be initiating. So instead of asking for likes or subscribe or follow or whatever you could say, those are all like some low-level tier 1 call to actions for your show. What you want to do is you want to elevate it by offering them lead magnet. And a lead magnet is something awesome and juicy and well worth it that your audience and listeners really want and they can really benefit from, and you are giving it away to them for free. You give them that free lead magnet, but to get that lead magnet, they have to push a button or take action or some sort of CTA to get that lead magnet that you're getting. They'll give you their name, they'll give you their email address, and that to you is gold. That's just like a little thing that you could put in the bank because you get to use that later to reach out to them to offer them more help through email and other services that you give away for free as well as charge. Again, so this is the secret. That's not even really a secret. It's just a lot of podcasters don't do it. The way to monetize your show isn't by advertising or longevity or whatever the case is. It's taking a product and monetizing your product. The podcast is not the product. It's the vehicle for the message. So you create some lead magnets, use your CTA to access that lead magnet, to direct them to the lead magnet. Your audience and listeners get helped by that lead magnet. You in turn get their name and email so that you can market to them later by offering them more help and more services. Hopefully this doesn't sound confusing. I know as you're learning, it does seem a bit overwhelming. It can be a lot to take in. So there's different things to balance. Here's what you should be writing down. If you take down any notes or if you're taking anything away from this video, is you want to have a strong call to action that's going to be benefiting your show and benefiting your audience. That call to action, which can be verbal or a button on a web page, should redirect to a lead magnet. And those lead magnets are going to be something that you offer, something that you are an expert in. I'd like to help you with this, give you like the first step towards moving towards it. I put together a really simple one-pager PDF on 3 really, really solid lead magnets that you can be using right now for your podcast at whatever level it is, whether it's just starting out or you've had your podcast for a long time and you have a rather large audience. You definitely need to have some lead magnets, and I'd like to give that to you for free right now. If you go into the description right below, you're going to see that there is a link to access this free PDF with 3 awesome lead magnets that you can use right now. Okay, let's take a break. See what I just did there? I'm giving you something for free. I'm helping you. How did I do that? By giving you one of my lead magnets. How did I get you to that lead magnet? By going into the YouTube description, follow the link, and you'll access that free lead magnet. My CTA, my call to action, is having you go into the YouTube description to follow that link. The lead magnet is the free PDF that I'm giving to you at no charge with awesome content with 3 great examples of what you can use right now in your podcast as lead magnets. So in an odd alternate universe, my lead magnet is offering you free lead magnets. See how that works? If you're looking to grow your audience and generate income with your podcast, you need to start taking the right steps in the right direction. And a lot of those steps are going to be happening with establishing a CTA and having some solid lead magnets. If you've ever heard of the phrase a funnel, like an email marketing funnel, that's essentially what you need to start building so that you can grow your audience and monetize your show. Now, if you would like help with this, that's exactly what we do at Ridgeback Productions. We help content creators grow their audience and generate income with their podcasts. If this just seems a little overwhelming or a little bit confusing, let's clarify it. Let's jump on a free 30-minute consultation with me, and we can go over some of these pressing questions that you're just not too sure of. Now, if you're looking for a little bit of extra help with this is what I do. It's exactly what I do. I love helping people. It's not really a mystery. It's just all about taking the right steps in the right direction and using the right tools to grow your audience and monetize your podcast. For me, the best tool is Kajabi. It's where I have all my landing pages, call to actions, all of my lead magnets, my marketing funnels, everything that I want is all in one place. When I do consultations with clients, it's all through Kajabi. Kajabi is just the ultimate resource, and it really is the next step if you're ready to grow your podcast. Kajabi offers you a 14-day free trial. If you want to use my affiliate link, it's ridgebackproductions.com, Kajabi. Just like that, I'll get you 30 days to really try it out And what a lot of people have done is they use that 30-day for Kajabi, and then they're contacting me for a consultation and going over some things on how they can best use it. I can help you out with that too. I'm here to help you. It's kind of like, this is what we do here at Ridgeback Productions. We're helping content creators with voiceover services and growing their audience and monetizing. The link is right below for all these things that I'm offering you. You can get the free lead magnets for your podcast or set up a 30-minute consultation, no charge to you with me. All those links are in the description below. I want to thank you very much for joining me today, but I want to ask you, are you using call to actions? Do you have any lead magnets that you're currently using, and are they working? Drop those comments down below. Let's have a little bit of dialogue. I want to thank you for joining me today. There is a lot of room to grow, and I want to help you do it. Until next time.